I've been playing in and running role playing games for decades. And one of the things I've noticed, particularly with one shots, is that people often get the timing wrong. A one shot game is one where it's unconnected to an ongoing campaign. It's supposed to be a one off. They're often done online or at conventions. In both those scenarios, there's usually a time limit for sometimes 5 or 6 hours. And the problem is that sometimes these adventures are just not possible to do in the time frame given. The structure that I often see is introduction, travel to the first encounter, travel or investigation to get to the second big bad encounter, and a quick, often very rushed wrap up. You can look at that and go, what parts of this are absolutely necessary to the story we're trying to tell here? Are those traveling portions important? Is that first minor encounter important at all? Can it be omitted? Can we simply have our characters say, meet up, investigate, skip the encounter because combat takes forever, do more investigation, and then meet up with the big bad? There's always a worry that you're going to run short with time. And if you have 3, 4, or even 6 players at your table, you're not going to run short on time. Just the interactions between those players will fill that up. But then you also can realize that if your players are zooming through the investigation portions, you still have that minor encounter. You can throw some complexity in there by throwing in that what was initially a first encounter. And perhaps more importantly, it'll actually give you time to wrap things up and bring the characters back to a place where they are at rest again. Too often we go through that portion just really rushed, going, oh, here's your XP, here's your gold, blah, blah, blah. But instead you can actually have a chance to role play it out and see what happens, and to have them actually talk a little bit about what their characters have gone through and how they've changed even in this short of a time. Anyway, I'm also running some games over at Start Playing. There's links on the link tree in my bio if you'd care to take a look at that, and to join and have me run a game that you participate in.